And so what we can do with this same belief system is we can use it to build and actually create comments rooted in your team and your perspective that contribute to the conversation that's already happening on social. So the system every week will be a belief sync. This can be on a weekly basis or monthly basis. We would recommend weekly, where you can pull your customer calls into Claude. If you have like, again, this can be anything: support tickets, customer calls, customer interviews, excuse me. And then what you can do is you can take them and extract them into beliefs. This will also run through a filter of, what your company stands for. What problem are you solving in the market? Because with any good story, there is a hero and there is a villain, and you are the hero saving, or actually, you are the guide saving your users, enlightening them to be a hero and saving them from a villain. And so, what we need to do is really set and understand what these beliefs are. The next step will be drafting the hook. So, turning each of those beliefs into 10 ranked openers, using data and past performance to keep the top three, create a draft that gets pushed to a human. This is our human in the loop step, where then you are able to review and polish. The next level of this is sending your feedback into the hook drafter so it can continue to refine your voice over time. Again, this is what makes it truly agentic. And then once you start getting comments, making sure that we're triaging the ones that are worth responding to and responding to them in a not automated way, but drafting them so that you can manually respond to them. Here are 3 prompts that you can steal and run immediately. First is the belief extractor. So what you do is you put in a sales transcript or customer call transcript, and have it list 10 specific beliefs that the company holds about your market, making them 1 sentence each, grounded in something the customer actually said. A hook generator. So write 10 LinkedIn opening lines for this belief, insert the belief from the previous step, making sure to vary the angle, and then rank them 1 to 10 on how likely your specific ICP is going to stop scrolling, and explain the top 3, right? So you can see how we're using OpenAI's or Claude's Opus logic to actually prioritize and create a ranking system on what is going to perform the best. Then you can pull in the comments that you get. You can just paste them in and sort into reply later, and ignore, and then have it draft a reply in my voice for each reply, now using my belief document. So you can see we have this belief document at the top that really grounds every content and every comment that we're creating from it. So with AI, you always need to keep a human in the loop. And so we need to make sure that we're keeping a human review step in here to be able to make sure that the content being produced and what we're actually creating is still accurate. Maybe in the evolution of AI, we'll be able to get further away from this. But right now, the one thing that AI does not have is taste or perspective. And so we need to feed Claude essentially forced perspective to be able to try to simulate having a belief. So what we want to do is feed Claude beliefs before you ask it to post. So we're not putting blank prompts that return generic drafts. We need then to generate 10 hooks and rank them. So we're not just publishing the first line that Claude writes. Next is keep each teammate's voice documented. So for each individual on your team, you can have their own set of point of views and beliefs. Therefore, we're not having one house voice that's just flattening everyone. And then edit for one real specific per post. So make sure that there's a number, a name, a customer quote, something that's grounded in something real,